Welcome to Legal Brew, where we give you tidbits of information in the area of real estate and employment law to make your life smooth. Christina?
Hi. So today, well, it's an interesting time in our country and also the world. So us starting this particular channel and source of information is coming at a critical time in our community. And we just want to make sure that we provide what you need to be able to go through your day-to-day as lawyers, as healthcare practitioners, as HR personnel, key personnel, in whatever you do, so that you know how to serve in this crazy time that we're in. So the big topic, of course, right now for employment lawyers, and pretty much everybody, is the coronavirus and how the workplace is actually handling that issue. So what we'd like to encourage you as lawyers and healthcare and HR personnel is to make sure that you get up to speed with all the latest information through the CDC, as well as on the White House website too, has key resources of information too, because it's daily changing. And also you'll get updates on legislation that's about to be passed. Also, something that everybody should be considering doing is working with your risk management and safety teams within the corporation and HR, so that you guys come up with disaster plans to deal with this pandemic. And that will include engaging with other partners and making sure that everybody is at the same table, so that everybody is thinking not just of short-term planning on how to handle the catastrophe, but also long-term planning on how to make sure the business survives. So hopefully that's a good tidbit of information from me. Sasha, what about you? What's going on in your world?
Well, in the real estate world, there's lots of concern about real estate closings. People getting together, and sometimes it is groups of 5 and 10 people or more in a public place, in an office where there's even more employees. So I wanted to share with you a law that was passed in the state of Florida in January, which made online notarization legal. So that means that you have the option in the comfort of your home to sign your loan documents as a buyer and also your conveyance documents as a seller. Now there is some criteria for that. You need government identification, you need a social security number, and you certainly need to have access to the internet, whether through your smartphone or whether through your computer. But at our office, we have these things in place, and actually starting today, we are going to be offering online notarization as a first option for all of our clients so that they feel comfortable and safe going forward with their purchases. And because I work so closely with realtors, there's been a lot of concern for your clients who are currently listing their homes and not having the comfort level that they like to have with people coming into their homes for open houses and to see the place. So I would highly recommend putting in some measures of cleanliness when potential buyers are coming in and out, whether that means hand sanitizer and other types of things through the house, making sure that it's clean, making sure that people coming in aren't touching the personal belongings of the seller. Just basic things like that, so that you can put your sellers at ease and you can ensure your potential buyers that the home is safe to enter into. I am by no means the expert on those safety measures, but I think that that is one step that you can take towards making your buyers and sellers comfortable.
Those are great tips. So maybe like action items for the community, because again, this is a critical time that we are in right now, is also maybe just checking into your neighbors, whoever is in possible need, those people that are in that population that have to watch for the virus. So checking in on them, making sure that they have what they need. I think that's like another way of like serving as a neighborhood. And then I think you had some great ideas too.
Yeah, for those of you who are self-employed, especially your small business owners, it can be a scary time, not knowing what's next. So I would highly recommend that your networking opportunities and other meetings and other luncheons that you typically participate in, offer to your group to do a Zoom call. I typically go to Gotham Networking on Wednesday nights, and we're all joining a Zoom call. We're still sharing our businesses, sharing referrals, Also with Masterpiece Women, our business networking luncheon, we're actually doing that live tomorrow through a Zoom call. So don't think that you're going to be isolated in your home and unable to share your business with people. Just think of creative ways to still connect. It can be done, and although sometimes it doesn't feel the same way as meeting face to face, there's still huge value in doing those face to face video calls and accomplishing those things. Anything else, Christina?
I also try to look into during the season when, if your office happens to be closed, try to look out and figure out how to do things remotely to add to your stream of business. So if, for example, you have like a class that you would normally teach, at your local gym, figure out ways to teach that class remotely, so that because people need to exercise. That's another thing that's pretty important during this season. To reduce stress levels is to encourage people to go online and be able to get all those services online and available. So think about that as a potential option, so that way during this season when everyone is already freaked out, that you have that service that you can provide still online. It doesn't even have to be in person. So luckily we have an online culture already. So it's nothing that we are introducing for the first time. So for this to happen, it's actually a great opportunity for some businesses to be able to continue. So hopefully all the information that we have provided has been helpful to you, and we are excited to serve you. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to the link that is going to be at the bottom of the screen, and we'll be happy to serve you in any